What's up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to the channel. Today in the house, I got the Hot Toys Boba Fett on Throne. Let's get this thing out of the box and see what it looks like. Welcome back, my friends, to another Hot Toys unboxing. Here on the Hyperdrive, we are fans of Star Wars and we like to get into collecting movies, TV shows, and all kinds of other stuff. Every single week, I make sure to bring something really cool to show you guys. If you like Star Wars like I do, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can jump to Lightspeed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. And also check out our Hyperdrive Facebook group. That's a great group of guys who just love to collect Star Wars stuff, and they can help you further your collection. You can meet other people and just connect, you know, and it's a lot of fun to meet other guys who are into the stuff that you're into. So I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to get to that as well. This right here is the Hot Toys Boba Fett on Throne from the end of Mandalorian Season 2. This is not the book of Boba Fett. There is a difference in the suit. So if you're looking to get that one, there's an entirely different figure if you want to get that. But this one right here is the one that comes with the throne. And in my opinion, it's the one to get if you're going to get it. I got this one over at Sideshow because it is a Sideshow exclusive, but I generally like to get all my Hot Toys over at Comic Concepts. And right now, they're doing a deal with me that if you use the code MedinaLorian at the end of your checkout, you're going to get 10% off your first order. So if you want to check out more Hot Toys and more statues like that, and you like collecting that kind of stuff, make sure you check out Comic Concepts and use the code MedinaLorian at checkout. So this is a huge box that this thing comes in. It's massive. So you're gonna get the throne, we're gonna get Boba Fett and a lot of other cool stuff. I can't wait to get this one out of the box. Let's take it downstairs and put it in the light box and see everything that it comes with. All right, so there is the box. It's huge, massive, massive box. You have Boba Fett on the throne on the very front. There's a depiction of him. This is a Sideshow exclusive, so there is this silver Sideshow sticker in the top left. And then in the lower right, you see Boba Fett there unmasked. So he's holding the helmet and you can see the portrait of Tamora Morrison. And in the left there, it says Boba Fett and Throne. In the back, it says Boba Fett and Throne and all of the credits. You can pause it if you want to read that. And on the other side is Boba Fett holding his rifle and pistol. When you take the front cover off, you have this artwork showing Boba Fett on the throne. He's got his rifle there to his side. And then Fennec Shan in the left there, which is the next figure that I'm getting to go along with this. And here is everything that it comes with. As you can see, it's quite a bit. So let's take a closer look at it. All right, so let's start off with the base. You got a regular Imperial style base, nothing big. It says Star Wars Boba Fett on the very front. And it's just your basic Imperial or Republic style base that comes with pretty much every Star Wars figure. And here's my biggest disappointment, a crotch grabber. Come on, Hot Toys. This is a jetpack character. You even advertise him jumping up to attack someone. Crotch grabbers suck for posing. It's literally the worst thing about figure collecting, in my opinion. All right, and then next up is the jetpack. This looks really, really good. It's got a hunter or army green color to it. I like the scuffs and weathering that it has all through it. The little metal areas are painted. It's not real metal. The jets are cool. They actually can move and articulate, so you can put them in a position that you want to, even though he's going to be on a crotch grabber, which makes no sense. And it's just a very nice looking option. The opposite side has a felt to keep it protected when you actually put it on his back, and then it's magnetized, so there's no hooks or anything that you have to worry about. All right, and then you have the missile that goes into the jetpack, also painted exactly like the jetpack color. Nice weathering there around the center, and it just keys right into the jetpack. You get a flame for the flamethrower. This is made out of all clear resin or plastic. I really like the colors. One day it would be awesome to see if they could actually make one of these light up. What do you guys think? And then you get his pistol. This is a really nice looking option here. You get that wood grain for the grip, which is nice. Like the scuffs and marks that they put all in it. It's a really cool looking gun. I like that it's got multiple colors as well. Nice piece. You get his coveted EE3 carbine rifle. To me, guys, this is the best looking version of the EE3, hands down. There is so much more weathering and color on this rifle versus the Return of the Jedi or the Empire versions. Hot Toys sculpted in all of the screws, the grips, and it's painted superbly. It's definitely one of the highlights of this figure. All right, and here's one of the shortcomings of this figure. You get 4 optional hands outside of the 2 open hands that come with the figure. So you have 1 trigger hand for the right-hand side, but you don't get one for the left. You get 1 closed hand for the left, another closed hand for the right, and then you also get this one that looks like he's hitting a button on his arm or something like that. Why they didn't give you an extra trigger finger for the opposite side doesn't make any sense to me at all. And as part of the Sideshow exclusive, you get these hollows of the Slave One and the Razor Crest. Now, this can only be had if you get the exclusive version, which is now waitlisted, but to me, it doesn't make or break the figure at all. Honestly, I kind of wish they would have just given me extra hands over these items. You get this harpoon or hook. Now this is extremely delicate, so I probably won't be using this at all, but it's there if you want to. And you get this portrait of Tamora Morrison. Now this is incredible. It looks just like him from the TV show. You can see the veins in his head, the burnt areas from the acid from the Sarlacc pit, and the glassy eyes just make it look even more realistic. It's another spot-on portrait by Hot Toys. And lastly, other than the figure, we get the star of this set, which is the throne. It's magnificent, guys. It's made out of plastic, but it's not very light. It's painted phenomenally. I mean, I love the way the Rancor gargoyles came out on the head. They have like a paint to make them mimic bronze, and there's a nice patina on it, so it's kind of greening over in some areas, which looks really cool. The seat itself is made out of plastic also. I kind of wish this was made out of a mixed media material that could allow the figure to sink in just a little bit so you can plant the feet a little bit better when he's sitting. But otherwise, I mean, it's a great, awesome throne piece, so really cool. And that brings us to Boba Fett. It's a great design in my opinion. I actually like the look of this one over his look in Book of Boba Fett. The mix between the Tusken Raider and the Mandalorian to me just looks really cool. Let's take a closer look. All right, here he is up close and personal. You can see really nice details in the helmet there. I like all the weathering and everything, so it's nice. You can tilt forward, you can tilt back with the head. The viewfinder also has some articulation, so it can go up and down, and you can go left and right with the head, just like you can with most Hot Toys figures. I really like the paint job on this though. It's nice. Very, very cool. All right. And then when we get to the arms can extend out about that far. You have a double joint in the elbow, so it allows for it to tilt back or turn back that far. You have some pivoting points in the wrist, so you can move the hand side to side. You could twist it and go up and down with it as well. And you have all of that same articulation in the left arm as well. So same double joints in the elbows, same pivoting in the wrist. Here you can see how far forward you can move the arm. Here's a closer look at the Mythosaur skull on the left shoulder pad. Looks really good. I like the details in that. That's about as far back as you can go with that arm. Check out the waist though. I like this belt. That buckle right there looks nice. It has a nice bronze look to it, which looks really good. Here's a leather holster for your pistol. And the clip there is actually connected with a magnet, which is great. Here you can see how far you move the leg forward. This is about as far as you can go back with it. Here you can see the knee has a double joint, which is nice. You can get far back with that. Have a little bit of pivoting there in the ankle. You can see here. And then you have a little bit of twist action in the thigh. And you can go forward, back, and side to side with the ankle. So lots of positioning right there. As far as the waist goes, there's limited play there, like there is in most armored characters. So you can go back and forward with it, but not too much. Let's put them in some poses and see what we could do. That is it for this one, guys. There's two things that I noticed about this one while I was posing it that I didn't see when I had it under the light box. First of all, the interior of the helmet is fully sculpted, and I think that is super cool. Especially if you want to pose him with him holding the helmet, you can actually see all of the details on the inside of the helmet. And I think that was an awesome idea. The second thing is that the throne isn't entirely accurate. This armrest is actually supposed to be a little closer to the front of the throne here, which will allow his arm to lay there a little bit better. But that's it. Those are the two things that I noticed. Other than that, I think this is a really cool figure. I think the way to do it is to get it with the throne. This is the reason why I got it that way, because it just looks awesome, and especially if you're going to get Fennec, it would look really cool to set that scene from the end of Mandalorian Season 2. The only thing that I would say that I wish this came with is more hand options. You only get one trigger hand for the right side. I don't know why they didn't give you one for the left side so that you can move the guns in different directions, or if you wanted to display him holding two weapons, I think that would have been a nice option to have. And then the other thing, which I don't know if it's something that they can do, is it would have been kind of neat if the chest piece there would light up a little bit, you know, so you get that little red numeration that he has in the actual life-size one. But other than that, very awesome figure to have on display, and another cool Boba Fett. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below, and until next time, may the Force be with you.